Good evening, my friends. How are you today? Man, listen to me well and use your heart before your mind, because there are things that are not said in words but are felt emotionally. If a woman gives you three specific things, then know without hesitation that she loves you with a love greater than anything you can imagine. The problem is that many men do not differentiate between true love and superficial actions that may give you the feeling that it is love. He thinks that her laughing in jest, or her completing the food he likes, or even her physical closeness to him are the highest degrees of love. But the reality is completely different. These things may come from habit or even a temporary compliment that has nothing to do with deep feelings. True love does not appear on big occasions or in affected movements, but it appears in spontaneous moments, in simple, calm actions, and in situations that most men do not pay attention to. When a woman gives you these three signs, then she not only loves you, but also dives with you in the depths of emotion and gives you something. Don't give her to anyone but you. Pure love without conditions. Before we start, I remind you to use these words while you are preserving your religion and morals, and within the legal framework. Let's begin. The first sign is when a woman grants you her silence while sitting with you without feeling any embarrassment or tension. Know that you are a very important person in her life. We live in a time where most people fear empty moments and fill them with unnecessary words and empty chatter. But when a woman chooses to remain silent next to you without trying to fill the moment with words, then know that this silence is not emptiness. It is a space full of trust and comfort. When silence is safe, it reflects the sincerity of the presence. She is not trying to attract your attention or prove herself, but she is present with you with her whole heart. And this is the type of comfort that psychology confirms and reflects true harmony between you. As they say, souls in sync, even at the level of nervous feelings, and this is evidence that there is a deep connection between you. A woman who feels safe when she is next to you will not try to argue, because you also enjoy that. She knows that you understand her feelings, even if she doesn't speak, and that you pick up on feelings before speaking. And this is the essence of a strong relationship. Subtle communication. You don't need a loud voice. You just need a real presence. When you find a woman quiet and relaxed while she's beside you, it means she chose you as a refuge, not because you're perfect or flawless, but because you're a balanced man who calms her heart and mind and provides her with the psychological security that makes her feelings grow and flourish. Silence isn't always a sign of coldness. Sometimes it's the strongest evidence of reassurance. This woman isn't afraid of being misunderstood when she's with you, because she's confident that you won't give in to suspicion. Instead of silence being a wall, she makes it a body to connect your heart to hers. When she reaches this level of communication with you, know that you've become the person she trusts with herself, and this is something she'd never give to anyone. This is the sign of a woman who tells you the truth, even if it's heavy or hard for your ear. She challenges you to a degree that many men do not know. She does not speak to attack you or defeat you, but to build something real with you. Honestly, even though it sometimes hurts, it means that she sees you as the person she can trust and place her security in. Most people lie out of fear of loss, strangulation, or rejection. But she faces her fear and tells you what's bothering her, even if it hurts your pride. This is not a lack of respect. On the contrary, it is courage. Psychology confirms that this frankness strengthens the bonds between you over time and deeply establishes trust. That is, if she tells you that she doesn't feel that you are listening to her well, or that she needs something more. She is not complaining. She is opening her heart to you. Her words are your ticket to her inner world, a world that not just anyone is allowed to enter. Men refuse to hear the truth and waste great opportunities for reproachment. But the one who listens and understands, even if he doesn't agree with her on everything, is the one who wins her heart completely. And here is the secret. When she tells you the truth, she is testing you to know if you are mature enough to contain her as she is and not as you want to be. And if you pass this test, she will not only reward you with this frankness, but she will give you loyalty that is priceless. At that time, the body is not the prize, but her soul and feelings, and this is the most precious thing a woman can give. Emotional loyalty doesn't only mean that she won't betray you physically, but it is a commitment that she will stay with you despite the temptations, and despite the experiences that could have made her run away, and despite the world that has become so cruel to her. A fleeting and easy thing. An emotionally loyal woman will not make relationships in secret, nor will she open her heart to anyone but you while she still leaves you on the sidelines. She is transparent and frank. She gives you her trust alone, whispers to you her dreams and fears, and shares with you things that she does not tell anyone else. And this is something that no one can buy with beauty or money. It is built on understanding and honesty. When she gives you this loyalty, it is as if she's saying, I trust you with my heart. This is not just a privilege, but a great responsibility. Do not underestimate her integrity. If you hurt her emotionally, do not expect her to return to the way she was, because when a woman closes her inner door, she rarely opens it again. That is why do not ask about her love just from her words. Look at the first person she goes to when she breaks down. If her refuge is your embrace, then know that she's yours and yours alone. Now we come to the third sign, respect. If a woman appreciates you and respects you willingly, not out of fear of you or flattery, for you, this is deep love when she listens to your opinion, even if it differs from hers, and when she takes care of your time, not just your money. And when she talks about you proudly, even when you are not around. Then know that this respect comes from her heart. Studies from the Gottman Institute say that relationships built on mutual respect withstand problems more than any other relationship. Respect is what prevents criticism from turning into ridicule and prevents disagreements from reaching an explosion. When a woman respects you without you having to remind her, and when she appreciates your effort, value, and fatigue, what is between you becomes greater than love. This is true human appreciation. This respect is most evident during disagreements. Does she argue with you without belittling you? Does she correct you without embarrassing you? Does she disagree with you without shaking your image as a man? If she does this, then she not only loves you, but she is also aware and mature. There are women who love men but do not respect them, and this happens a lot. But when you find her respecting your point of view, admiring your depth, and explaining her words gently, even when she frankly, know that you have touched her depths. She is not submissive. She does not respect you. And that is impossible to fake. Submission may be an act, but respect is earned with merit. And if she is the type who appreciates you before the whole world appreciates you, do not let her go, because she is not just a relationship. She is a life partner in an age that glorifies shouting and drama. A woman who gives you inner peace deserves that you preserve her, because she gives something that many men do not have, peace of mind. She is not perfect, but she will not set the world on fire to get your attention, nor will she play with your feelings to test you. She does not like problems, but she likes to build stability. What you may not know is that emotional organization is an essential characteristic of any successful relationship. A woman who calms herself and makes you balanced will not make you feel guilty, but will inspire you with calm. And when you are with her, your mind is clear, your soul is deep, and you feel that you are fine. She will not hinder your ambition. On the contrary, she will support it. She will not play psychological games, but she will hold your hand with confidence and patience. Surprisingly, calm does not mean boredom. On the contrary, it is the secret of true attraction. It gives you continuity that noise cannot provide. The man who tastes this peace will not look for fleeting pleasure again, because he will be looking for a permanent meaning. If she is the source of your calm, do not ruin the world for a moment of temporary excitement. Protect her peace and always pretend that she is the silence in a world that does not stop with noise. In the end, my loyal ones, let me give you a challenge that only those who truly understand the meaning of deep love that we talked about today will accept. Write this sentence in the comments. If it happened once in your life that you saw one of these 3 signs in the actions of a woman who came to you, you found love in her silence before her words. If you ever felt that a woman surrounded you with comfortable silence, or took you with her truth without fear, or respected you in your absence before your presence, then you are from God, who tasted the flavor of true loyalty. Share this clip with any friend who needs to open his eyes, and leave a comment proving that you are one of the men who know how to distinguish true love when he advances without conditions. Stay loyal and always be present. We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, my friends. I love you all.